Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know why it's... Uh-oh, I gotta back out. I gotta end it. Hold on. I gotta start it over. I don't know why the camera's messed up. Okay, so hi everybody. Okay, hold on. We're gonna start it over. It's gotta be started over. And it was just, I don't understand what's going on here. It's really, really, really big. And I gotta flip it. There we go. Sorry, you guys. Hello, how is everybody? Yes, it's Sunday night, and it's Soulful Sundays. So let's see if everybody comes. I hope you get your messages, because that is what we've been going through, right? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you. My husband is bringing me my hello. Okay, there we go. Now it's good. Sorry, you guys. I just dropped everything. So yeah. Sorry. Okay. So it's been a day. I went to charge my iPad. My iPad wasn't charged. So if everything seems a little strange, it's because I'm having to charge it at right. Everything's going well. So the music you hear is from Plant Wave. Yes, I got one of those. You see those on TikTok? That's the music of a plant. That plant will sound differently. Now, it's funny because I got this as a toy, but I want to use it during meditation. But it's Gertrude. Her name's Gertrude. See her, and she lost a couple leaves, but this is her sound. That's her making music. And I thought for sure when I first got that it was going to be a bunch of garbage. Hi guys. Hi Michael. How are you? I thought it was going to be a bunch of garbage, but I'm going to tell you something. The plants make different noise, and they have to have two. You have to have something with leaves. It can't have any wood because electricity, doesn't go through wood. And I tried it out too, but every plant does sound differently. Now, what's so funny is if the plant's in distress, the sound is higher pitched and softer. I have a couple plants that I've been watering, trying to keep them healthy because they had to be brought in. And all cactuses are really, really low, a really low pitch. But this is a bird of paradise. So she's lost a couple leaves, but I think she'll be okay. I've been watering her real good, but that's what this music is. It is an actual... You know what? Is that real? Yes, you can. People that are good with plants can't actually give off a energy. See, look, I've got an energy from, I've been digging the plants, energy off their hands. And yes, plants do respond. They do respond. So what we're going to do today is we are going to be doing a little meditation. I'm going to do some more sound healing because I think everybody needs it. And I'm going to pick, all I know is that if you have been following me, I did heart, I did base and root chakra. And I think I did solar plexus or heart. This sound right here is the sound of heart chakras. Okay. On this plant wave, you can pick what hurts you follow and everything. And what sound. This sound is from the heart, is part of the heart chakra. So while we are meditating on all that, thank you so much, you guys. I just think that we need to do, I don't know about you, but I remember being Sunday nights and not wanting to go back at work. I did not want to go back to work. And I'm well aware of it. So, okay. So I think we all need a meditation. So to be honest. Now, every once in a while, that the sound stops for a while, and then sometimes it'll come back on. If it does, it does, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Sometimes it does, like I said. Sometimes it just is done. So if you see me like messing with it, let's see what we get. I think it might be done. Sometimes it just does that, and it's okay. Oh, okay. Sound sets. Yep, I think it's done now. Sometimes it'll just stop on its own. And then sometimes it'll pick back up. But see, look at there's little electrodes that make it go. So sometimes it makes it go again. But I've been meditating to this, and I actually have a plant now next to me at night, And it's unbelievable. Like I slept really well. See, look at, I touched it again. See, here it goes again. Can you hear it? You can be able to hear it. It's very soft because I have it kind of low. Now I'm going to be doing some sound healing, and yes, I'm glad you came. Oh, you know what? This will get. Did you guys feel differently after I did on Saturday, or was it no Thursday night? Did anybody feel differently after I did the sound stuff? Hi, PT Chris. Did anybody feel differently? I want to know because I did. I got up on Friday morning and I did like 25 things. I was like Superwoman, back to myself. And to be honest, it's this is soul's purpose. I got writing again. I got all my stuff done, all of my Christmas stuff done. It's my birthday tomorrow too, by the way. And I'm gonna be, how old do you think I am? 22, right? Anyway, and I felt better. So I am going to concentrate on 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to always do the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. That's the below. That's the left stuff to get you moving, and then your soul's purpose. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And yes, I put them on a clear crystal because they vibrate. Hi guys, how is everybody? I don't see many people on here, which is okay. I usually have a couple hundred, but it's okay. It's at 7 o'clock on a Sunday. But I'm also doing questions and answers, and that's usually when people pop in, and that is okay. So, and it's okay if you don't. I don't care, because what I'm doing is we're doing a meditation for everybody, and it works. I've taken classes in yoga with this, and I know it works. Okay, so all right. So what we're going to start off with. See, the sound comes on, the sound comes off. See, watch. I bet it'll come back on again. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's done now. Sometimes they just stop. Oh, see. And what it's doing is there's a resonance to the plants. And that's what you're hearing is the resonance. It's cool, huh? Yay. Okay. Hi, Heather. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this is, we're going to ground ourselves first. And I'm going to say a little prayer that this helps whoever needs to help. And if you're feeling stuck in your life, this should get you so unstuck. Now, I know you don't hear the sound as much, but what I do is I put it on a clear crystal. I have a fluorite, a regular clear, which I still think it's rose quartz. Doesn't it kind of look like a rose quartz? It's just a touch pink. I wear the color out of my stones. And I do have a clear crystal skull. Did I ever tell you I've held a crystal skull? I think I told you that on my metaphysical meanderings. The real thing from Mexico. I just didn't know what it was. And I thought it was a bunch of gibberish. And I'm holding it and I'm seeing the pyramids. And I'm seeing all this knowledge. And I'm seeing algorithms and stuff. And somebody said, oh no, that's real. They still don't know how they made it. And there is one here where I live. So there's only like, what? 14 in the world, 12 in the world, something like that. So here we go. Happy. What did it feel like? They said that it's so powerful they have to keep it wrapped up in a lead case. It gives off so much energy. I wanted to laugh and cry at the same time when I held the stuff, when I held the real thing. And I know who has it. And she actually taught me hypnosis. So, all right, it's just cool. Somebody's just coming in. I held a real crystal skull. It's the real thing from Mexico. They found it somewhere in Mexico. It was handed down privately through a couple people I know, and the person that trained me in hypnosis has it. And she has to be careful and wrap it in like special cloths and put it in like a lead lined case. No joke. Or is it copper? No, I think it's lead. And it's because it gives off so much energy. And I first wanted to laugh, then I wanted to cry. Then I kept seeing the pyramids, and I had no idea where this was from. They were just holding it. And I was like, so is this from Mexico? And they're like, yes, it is from Mexico. And I'm like, it's from one of the pyramids, and I could see them. So it was weird. It was cool. I guess I should make a TikTok video of that, huh? Okay. Grounded. It's all ground together. Okay, the best way to quickly ground is to breathe through your nose and out through your mouth like a yoga. So that's what we're going to do, okay? For those joining, we're listening to a plant. Her name is Gertrude. She is a baby bird of paradise plant. So breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Also can do this. It slows your breathing down so that you can meditate. Unless you have a cold. Here we go. Hope she's done. There. Here we go. I'm going to shut her down quietly so that we can hear the sounds, okay? Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. It seems to be very quiet tonight, which is very odd, but I'm going to tell you I'm supposed to be getting a storm. So that could be what's wrong. Okay, hold on here. I'm going to try it one more time. It's real soft today, okay? Hi, guys. That's soul's purpose, okay? And I'm hoping that you can hear these because they are soft today. I still say, we noticed that before when there's a storm, I'm supposed to get, 4 to 5 inches of snow. The air changes and the sound doesn't, it's different. It's heavier. Okay, so let's see if we can hear this one. I wonder if it would work if I had a, here, hold on, I'm going to try something else so that you can hear. We're going to try it one more time. This is your root chakra, okay? I think you can hear that better. Can you hear that? I can feel it. Now, some people believe that you're supposed to do this because it lines up your chakras. And I am in the process of getting a singing bowl set. So that right there should tell you that they're loud. They're very loud. So okay. Is it faint? There's somebody saying it's a little faint tonight. It was very loud. If you guys had been in my studio Saturday, they were really loud. Yeah, they're faint today. They're faint. Okay, and that's sacral. That's fear. You're getting rid of things, and you can just keep, okay? These are tuning forks. Now, I can feel this. It's vibrating at a very high rate because it's aluminum. But you're supposed to do this too. And I can feel it, like when I hit it, doing it for other people, but I'm doing it for myself also. It's very soft. It's still vibrating too. Okay. That's soul's purpose. Now this is the solar plexus. This is about your soul. You're letting trust in yourself, learning to go with what you know, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. It's that kind of thing. It's from the solar plexus. It's very quiet today. It's very quiet. They're very quiet, and that's okay. Because I still think you're going to get the benefit from them, okay? Very low sound, of very lower. And these are do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, by the way. Okay. All right, hold on. We're gonna see if we can put the plant wave. I turned it off, so let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get this to play again. Because it's relaxing. It might not, because sometimes it's just done. And then you have to like turn it all off and turn it back on. So, okay. And yes, I'm going to take questions. So, now I'm going to also pull cards for you guys. Okay. Yeah, I think we might be done. I don't know, seems like it might be. Which means I literally have to turn it off and turn it on. So, because the song is done. Now, will this play for hours? Sometimes I've seen like this plant is not is singing. There's been one lavender. When I put it on my lavender plant, it sang for just hours, and it was a very light, very soft sound. It was very different. It was very interesting. Okay, put it back on. Let's see if we get it. See, sometimes it won't. It'll be done then. Okay, let's see if it plays. And sometimes it takes a little time too. So hold on here. Nope, it's done. I know it sounds crazy, but they do that. And every week, every night, every day when I start this, I'm going to use a different plant because I have over 300 plants. I have a green thumb. Like, yeah, I have a very, very green thumb. So, oh, I see what's going on. Okay. It's trying to connect, but that's okay. It's searching for a blue, to join. It's okay. Let's see if it plays. Nope, it doesn't want to. I just have to turn everything off and turn everything back on. Okay. Now, I'm going to be taking you guys questions, all right? But first, I'm going to read cards for you. And I said I would do it. And what your message is for tonight, okay? So it's good seeing some of you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a few days. So it's awesome. And anybody knows I've got a lot of stuff going on. Now, if you guys don't know what I mean by that, what it is I'm doing a new website. I'm going to be offering classes. I'm offering mentoring. I'm doing a lot of new things. So I'm also trying to get my books done. I've got 4 books. Well, the first one I'm going to try to get is the I Am Plan. That's the manifestation thing. So, okay. All right. So this is the general message for everybody. Okay. So, and I don't need cards. I don't usually use them. I only use them when I'm reading like dailies because it's for, because you can see them, but I don't need them. You're the Empress. Now you're supposed to be doing something creative, which you're giving birth to something. So writing. How many of you guys are writers out there? I mean, seriously, I bet you are. This could be writing, drawing. It's something creative. This woman represents ultimate female energy. So it's giving birth to something. It could even be a child. There could be a pregnancy. But this is the Empress enjoying that female energy of creativity. Okay? You're going to be successful. This is a 4. Now it represents fours always represent home and family, and it represents you being successful and enjoying that. Okay. Now I pulled these other cards, but I don't feel like I should do that. So hold on. Okay. Now I just told you that I'm trying to get a book written, right? This is what this is all about. It just happens to be about me. And I sometimes it does happen to be about me. Guys ever notice also is that most of my followers have signs that are similar to mine. I am a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces. Or I'm actually a Sagittarius, Pisces, Capricorn. I'm Capricorn rising with a Taurus North Node. So if you have any of those 4, you probably are a follower. If you have a Cancer, you're probably a follower because my opposite is Capricorn, my opposite's Cancer. And Sagittarius opposites Gemini. So go figure, right? And so I get a lot of those. And it's just interesting that I would say about 75% of you are those signs. You're also probably Scorpio. Scorpio is opposite of Taurus, and I'm a Taurus. So, okay. But they're telling you to get off your butt. honestly, okay? See, I told you, Sag in your North Node. I'm telling you guys, and the most of the time you'll have my signs because that's you start watching my videos, my dailies, and they're accurate for you, and you're like, wow, it's because your signs are similar to mine. We have similar paths. That's why this is. That's the way it is. All right. Now, think about what I've just said about this whole thing. So you're giving birth to something. You're going to be successful. It has something to do with home and family. And they're telling you to get off your butt and get moving because there's things that need to be done. And you need to get away. You need to go away, possibly. Now, this can represent you just getting away from a bad situation, but it also can mean you moving over water. And you know that's what you need to do, where you can get your head on straight. Now, here's something also where you're making plans. So you might be in the next day or so. These are all cards that are in the next day or so, 24 to 48 hours. And now watch them be very similar to what I post tomorrow. I bet they are. So this can also represent the internet. I bet you guys didn't know that. All right. And it can represent you making plans though. What are you going to do with all this? Like, here it comes at you. It's almost like, if I had to say this, it's 2 weeks till, 2 weeks until New Year. These are New Year cards. What's your New Year's resolution? Get off your butt. That's kind of what this is. You think about it, okay? Let's pull a couple more cards. You've been working way too hard. At the same time, see, there's an imbalance going on because you're working way too hard, but yet get off your butt. I think as a Capricorn, as an earth signs are planners. I know where what I'll be doing in 5 years from now. Do you know what I'm saying? And right now I really don't. And I think that's why I've been feeling a tad stuck. But I kind of do. I'm doing writing. Anyway, planners, it's telling you to do a plan and stick with it. And that's hard to understand for true fire signs. I see I'm a fire sign, but that Capricorn keeps me grounded, and that Taurus keeps me grounded. And so I'm a planner. In my head, I got a plan all the time. Like, it's written out sometimes. If you're a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, I bet you make lists and love to check them off and write a line through them, right? Yeah, I can guarantee it. Okay? All right? This is you. You do, Earl, I didn't know you own 2 businesses. I didn't know that. Oh. Yes, you have 2 jobs, see? Okay. So, and what's going to happen is there's going to be some type of opportunity or good news coming, and it's going to come very quickly to you. And they want you to act upon it. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Act upon it. And it's going to be coming in January. It's the ending of pain and suffering. The ending of pain and suffering, which is great. And it's going to be very emotional too, because this is very emotional. It's a very emotional time because it's a message coming from some youthful person or an immature person, but all they know is it's a very emotional thing. Okay. All right. So it's asking you basically to make your plan for the year and come up with your New Year's resolution. That's they really did ask just now. If you think about it, okay? You're a Taurus Sun, Frankie. I am a Taurus North Node. So I always at the four things always look: Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. Your North Node is why you're here and what you came to do and what you came to learn. So I always ask those 4. The 3 are the most important, and the North Node is just an added bonus. Okay? And while I'm thinking about it, I am doing people's yearlies. I'm starting tomorrow on my 2nd, and I should be done with it this week, and I should try to get 2 done this week. I have about 10 of them to do. Okay? All right? All right. So here we go, you guys. I'm going to take questions now, just for a few minutes. You can donate. I would appreciate, sending me roses or hearts or whatever you want to. And on YouTube, if you want to donate anything, you don't have to do anything. But remember that it all goes towards, I'm trying to get a healing center. And what I'm doing is taking everything and then sticking it in an account. Okay? Michael, should you run for your HOA board? Yes. That would be really good for you. You're really good in politics. You're very honest. Are you a Sag? Do you have any Sag in you? You're very honest. Sages have a tendency to be bluntly honest but very, very honest. They don't mince their words. As a Sag, I know. And remember, I'm a Sag Cap cusp. So, and yes, for anybody asking, I am going to be working on all of the upcoming readings for, my monthly readings, and then I'm going to go back to cusps because I had people complaining because they like the cusps. If you're a cusp, you understand that you're both and you're neither at the same time. It's just in a very precarious situation. If anybody's really, really close, like within the day, like it's the 22nd or the 21st, I see both energies in them. I just do. So, okay. Oh, Rhonda, I am so sorry that your daughter passed away. Was her hair kind of long and she had blue eyes, and was it kind of a medium brown, so a little different than my color, but not, I color it right here, but it's kind of like that color a little bit, maybe a little darker and a little thicker. Tell me if I'm right, because somebody's coming through like that, and which is odd, but let me tell you about that. When someone passes, there's been times I've seen them within hours, minutes of passing, minutes. And then I've seen them early even. I'm seeing them before their body quits breathing. And then I've seen it where it's been 6 weeks, 8 weeks, depending on how painful, how much negative energy that their body took on while they were here on the planet. So if they died of a very painful death, like my father died of lung cancer and it was painful, I didn't see him for 6 weeks because they cocoon him. They put him in like a cocoon and they desensitize everybody. And so I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's what they do. And let me know if if that's who that is, okay? All right. Okay, hold on here. It's nice not having, I know this is crazy, but you guys know that I've got like a lot of watchers on my podcast, a lot. And it's nice to not have always all these watchers. I only got like 100 people. It's kind of nice right now. Okay. Alex, will you leave your job at hospice in 2023 and when? Mid-year. You're going to have an opportunity. Are you just burned out? It's something to do with administration or something to do with like hospitals though or something. It's still medical of some sort. Okay. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm trying really hard to... Don't spam me. Don't spam me, please. Because it's hard because it rolls it. Divinely abundant. Will you tell me when I will be moving? Will I be okay? There's something coming between February, March, April. It's like right in that little space in there about it. Is your lease up then or something? But there's something in there. You're going to be fine. You're going to land on your feet. You're going to be okay. Okay. V. Hi. My mom was in my last dream, was really trying to tell me something. She wanted to know that she wanted you to know that she's there. That she's acting as a guide or something. Okay. That's kind of what I feel like she was trying to do. Okay. All right. Will I find a part-time job? Sarah. I gotcha. I got your question. Yeah, but it's not until after the first of the year. It's maybe mid-January or so. Okay. Hello. Hi, guys. My new house in March will be in a different state. It's not that far from you, though. So I don't know if you're near a state line or something. I'm only 7 miles from a state line. So it does, yeah, it's possibly in a new state though. Okay. All right. Will I be engaged next year? I don't know about that. If it is, it's really late next year. But I think after that, maybe. But I don't think so. It's not coming for a while. Okay. Why do you keep seeing 222 and 444 all the time? Because that's an angel number. Somebody's trying to communicate with you. So angels are 222, 444 is home, family, abundance, and they're trying to make sure you're paying attention. Okay. PT Chris, you see me and Christian progressing in 2023? Yes. Are you going to have a ring on your finger and all that good stuff? I don't know, but it's going to be maybe discussed. Okay. Okay, Natasha, do your coworkers like me or do they talk behind my back about me, please? I don't feel like there's any talking about you. But they have, I don't know why, Natasha, they haven't decided about you yet. So I think that they size people up for a while and then they start their crap. Because there's a couple of real troublemakers. One's tall and thin, got a thinner face, longer hair. And she is a troublemaker, and I'm telling you that right now. Okay? All right. Let's see. Alicia, is Chris going to be proposed to me around Christmas or the New Year's? I don't think so. I think maybe next year, though. Is he waiting until Valentine's? Are they waiting? Maybe. Maybe. It seems like it's something like that, maybe. But yes. Yeah, you are going to eventually be married, yes. When are your, oh, Ida, hi Ida. When will my mother and family go to Iran to see my family? We're scared to go because of the protests. It's not going to get any better. I see you possibly going over the summer or into the early fall of next year. Okay. Ilya. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Very well could. Because there's something significant for you in September, which would be 9 months, would be 10 months. So possibly congratulations on that one. Okay. Seriously. Okay. All right. And if not, it's coming. It's coming. I can be off by time a little, but I know that I think it's a girl. Feeling better, but still having hip discomfort. It's going to go, Debbie, it's going to go on for a while like that, but eventually you're going to have it, but you're going to go on for a while. If you want to wait it out or you want to get it taken care of, it's up to you, but to let you guys know. Okay? All right. Will the divorce be finalized December 21st? Is that when they give all the something about paperwork the first part of the year? Is that when they decide it and then they give you paperwork? So that you understand, I know there's paperwork coming, and I want to say it's mid to late January, early February. There's paperwork. So if you're signing it then, do you see what I'm saying? I don't quite understand. I just know that there's stuff coming for you. Okay? Okay, hold on. Lila, are you in the right career? No, you're going to change it. It has something to do with what you're doing now. But it's still going to change. Okay. Will I get the promotion? If so, when? Yes. And it's not until March. I don't know what it is about March, but I've been saying it over and over and over and over that March is very significant for a lot of people. It just seems like I know that I read a lady today and I go, man, something's up with you. And it's astrological too. And when I did it was funny because when I looked it up, she had a Saturn return. And that's significant, by the way. You're self-assessing your life. So, yeah. Especially when you get to be middle age. It's almost like your midlife crisis, sort of. So, yeah. Okay. Do you still see me and Keith adopting Carmen? Carmen, yes. You just have to take care of the paperwork. But, yeah, I do. I really do. You described her. She has long hair and the face. Yes, Natasha? Okay. All right. I'm right. So, yep. I thought so. They show me, and it's so funny of late, the people that are passed are appearing like I can't tell if they're alive or dead. I'm having a hard time because they're so vibrant on the other side right now that I will have to ask, are you on the other side? Please show me how. And sometimes they'll show me like a mist. Sometimes they'll show me wings, like an angel, like there's angels. It's different stuff I've been asking for because today I could not tell if the person was alive or dead. And I kept going, I think this person's dead. And they're like, oh, and then when I described, oh, that's my grandma. Yeah, she's dead. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll let you know. So, all right. I got a couple of jokes. I love to tell jokes on my, I just do it for fun, on my tarot. And I got a couple really good ones. One from when I was a kid. And it was just made me laugh. So be watching for that. And also, listen to also what I'm doing. I'm going to be offering on one of my videos on TikTok. So my YouTubers watch my TikTok. Because I know some of you guys don't do TikTok, but I'm offering it on TikTok. You're going to, once you've watched my video, put in that you've seen it or I'm in, and you're going to put that in. And I'm going to pick 2 people, and they're going to get the full year reading, which is $250. So we're going to get 2 of them. And so for free. So with that said, just letting you guys know. So try to be watching for it. It's coming up here around Christmas because it's going to be for the year. And I've got to get caught up with the rest of my yearlies. I've been procrastinating a little bit, but now my soul's purpose has got me moving. This soul's purpose. It's got me moving. It's very soft. I don't know why it's so soft. It was actually pretty loud in the studio the other day. It has to do with the weather. Okay. No, it just happened, Ida. You didn't do anything bad to it. No, you're okay. Okay. Christina, will Adam's parents ever accept me? Yes, eventually. They're going to have no choice because you aren't going anywhere. But they will. Now, do you guys have kids yet? It changes when you get kids. Trust me. Okay. Let's see. Should I go out with friends for New Year's or should I spend it with Brian on New Year's Eve? Frankie, I don't know why. I feel like you're going to spend it with Brian. I don't know if it's bad weather. I don't know what's going on. Now, for me personally, I probably New Year's Eve, you guys will find out because I'm going to put a live event in. I might be at the podcast station. Or I will be broadcasting here from home, and we're going to be at the podcast station. I got invited. Every year we have like a big bash, and we have, I don't know, some psychics, some ghost hunters, and then that's some stuff I need to be working on, is more like ghost hunters. I used to have a lot of them coming on here, and I'll admit, I've been a little lazy. I have to rustle up some new guests. So, okay. All right. Should I file a claim for the lawsuit for the Tylenol causing ADHD? You should, because we did. My daughter has ADHD, pretty bad. And I was on anti-inflammatories for a little while when I was pregnant with her. So we've applied. Why not? I'm going to tell you something. Think about the whole generation of autistic ADHD kids. Nobody knows why, and they're all hyper, and the companies knew, and so did the FDA. I don't care what anybody says, they knew. I'm glad I didn't. My other 2 children, I wouldn't take an aspirin even. But I was in my 30s when I had my youngest, and I wasn't as careful. And so I think that maybe that's why she has ADD. She just doesn't pay attention. It's kind of like how she's wired, because my husband has it too, and her personality's like his. So, all right, preservatives in the food, I agree with that too, and the GMOs. Yep, I agree. I totally agree. It's sad. Okay. Oh, thank you, Britt. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys don't feel free to send me roses or hearts or whatever you would like to. I appreciate it. Anything I do, somebody sent me a Santa stocking. So that's okay. All right. Let's see what we get. Ashley, are you moving in 2023? No, you're not. You're moving into, I think, 2024. I think you're going to think about it, and I think that now remember what my predictions, right? If you are bound determined that I'm wrong and you're going to go out tomorrow and you're going to go move, you can affect those. But from what I see right now, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's more 2024. Okay? Thank you. Oh, you sent me hot cocoa. Okay. Hi. Are you? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Well, Emmanuel and I talk again. I don't know about that. It doesn't feel like it. Now, I'm not saying that if maybe you reached out and he wants to talk to you, but I feel like it's strained that just to let it cool, like let sleeping dogs lie. So, but yeah, I'm holding my little skull. See my little crystal skull. No, this isn't the real thing. I guess I should go on TikTok and tell everybody these stories because I've got tons of those stories. The time that I went into a house that was they were doing devil worshiping, and I watched something fly across the room, like an object caught, like somebody threw it. I've got all kinds of stories like that because I've done it for so long. Okay, Rhonda, your grandkids will be okay. They're going to be okay. It's going to be hard. There's going to be somebody coming into their life that's going to make a big difference. But it's not for about a year or two. But there's going to be somebody that's going to, I want to say that they're going to be sent somebody by there isn't it their mother, right, Rhonda? Right? They're going to be sent something. You guys do know that there's no jealousy on the other side. None. They're just, because it's just the other side, and you're in heaven, you're in the presence of God. And so there isn't jealousy. That's a negative emotion there, Denny. And so they will purposely send you somebody that will be a good match for you. So you're not alone. Okay? Kay, do you see me moving after your mom passes? Yes, definitely. Do you know how much time is left on that? I want to say 2 years, maybe? Something about 2. Okay, 2 months, 2 years, 2 weeks, whatever. Okay. Good, Soleg. I also had an interview with another company next week. Do you see any of these? I keep saying there's a now. See, you have this Soleg. You're one of my examples. I sometimes get time frames wrong. Time is difficult because it overlays each other, and time is just elusive. So it'll every once in a while. I know she's been getting another job, and it's been a year she's been talking to me about it, and I know there's a job coming. I don't understand when. I thought she would have one by now, but I just keep going, Zolig. You're gonna be okay. All right, just keep going. Hi, Elsa. Lele, when will Anthony make us official couple? I need him to ask, not. I need him to ask, not me. Oh, I need him to ask, but not me. Okay. He's gonna drag his feet, Lele. He considers you that way, but he hasn't come out officially and said anything. So you know how that is. And yeah. And you guys also I was a little paranoid. I'm gonna be honest with you guys because I'm usually booked solid for up to 8 weeks. You guys know that, right? I'm not right now. And I thought I was paranoid. I'm like, okay, what's going on? But I also looked back from this same spot last year, and it's the same. It gets really slow, and then you guys want answers in January, and it picks back up. So, and I think everybody's just broke from the holidays because the money's been tight this year. So, okay. Will me and Jeff talk again? Yes, you will. Tell you anything good, user? Okay, so I don't know what I don't do a completely general like that unless you call me because I there's too many people going on. Although there's not even 100 people here, which is rare, but it's okay. I kind of like it this way. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it. Shalina, what will your next job be? In some type of sales or something. It's like it's something to do with selling or you're in an office. I don't get that. Do you have a small business now or something? It's something like that. It's weird because I see a couple different things. Okay. All right. Olivia, how will your job interview go on Tuesday? They're going to want you back. Now go dazzle them. They're going to want you back. Okay. Is it like a set of 3 or 4? Okay. Will you find a new direction soon? You should with your soul purpose sound. That's what I've been doing this whole time. And that was what I was doing with the heart chakras. So, okay. That should start following your heart. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can turn this on. So hold on one second. I'm gonna try to see if I can turn the sounds on again. Let's see. Okay, hold on here. There we go. Poor Gertrude. Poor Gertrude. There we go. See if it works. Sometimes it just starts working. Other times it just takes a minute. Sometimes it doesn't. And I have to turn everything off and turn everything back on. Sometimes that happens, which isn't a big deal. I bet I do. I bet I gotta turn everything back off, on and off again. Oh, no, it did. There it goes. There you go. You can hear Gertrude again. Curtis, he's a Gertrude. Okay. Okay, here we go. Thank you guys. Thank you, Laura. Anything you guys give me, you guys know what I literally put it in a little account, and I'm trying to save up. I'm having a hard time saving. The money's been tight, man, with all the prices going up, you know. Victoria, when will we be able to leave teaching? I want to say it's this next possible year, but it's definitely the year after that also. Is your work your soul's purpose? Not quite. Now, I want you guys to understand, if you don't understand, there's different themes that you could be caregiver. You could be, I know this is crazy, everybody's got a job. You could be irritant. Believe it or not, that is one of the soul purposes. There's 35 or 38 of them. One could be caregiver. One could be, like I said, one could be teacher. And it could be an actual teacher, but you could be a teacher of other things and other people too. It's just very interesting. Let's see. There we go. Okay, Gertrude, you're getting quiet. Now, do you notice that it is dark out? There's no more sun coming. Do you see how quiet it's getting? It's getting quieter. It's like they go into like a dormant state in the middle of the night. I noticed that. It's really very interesting. So, okay. And if you guys don't know, and you just came in, I'm playing music from a plant. It's called Plant Wave, and I'm literally picking up the sounds of a plant. See how soft it got? It's going into a dormancy. It's getting late at night. They go into a state where they go to sleep just like people do. Hear it? You barely hear it. Here. If I got a different plant, it's interesting. Next time I'll show you guys next time. Yeah, it's starting to go dormant for the night. Yeah. I'll show you what a cactus sounds like. They are the funkiest. They just have a really deep, it doesn't matter which one it is either. They all have a really deep sound. Okay. Well, will Jessica get pregnant? Yes. Well, Ethan and I reconnect and reconcile soon. How soon? And you're going to be talking, but you're going to reconcile, so it's going to take you about 3. So I don't know if it's 3 weeks or 3 months. Okay. Will Elijah, 5-year-old, be coming home permanently in April? I don't know if it's permanently, but there's coming home. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Thank you, guys. Judith, your life's purpose. I swear you're a healer or something. Judith. Does everybody come to you with their problems? I think so. I think that's what I'm picking up on you. Okay? All right. Will then your daughter get the new job she's hoping for, Melissa? I don't know about that. Depends on how if she did really well on the interview. I know that sounds crazy, but for some of you guys, if you have to do really well in the, I know it sounds bizarre, but it's true though. You have to really nail it, and so sometimes you sabotage yourself. You don't really realize you do it. Okay. Yeah, Anthony is dragging. Yeah, I do. Yeah, lately I'm saying he's dragging away. Maybe by Valentine's. I see a couple people with like Valentine's Day things going on that are really, really positive. So you're welcome, Judith. Okay. Am I supposed to be with Ken? Yep. Do you see your daughter in a relationship? Yeah, coming in mid 2023 or so. Okay. Shaniqua. I haven't seen Shaniqua. Shaniqua, I've seen you on here before, haven't I? Will I get a new job? Yes. But it's not for a while yet. Like, it's not until like April. I don't know why. I feel like you got to find the right one. Okay. All right. I don't know if it's this one, but there's something about April. Okay, something about April. I just don't quite understand that completely though. So, okay. Couple more minutes, you guys. I've been on here longer than I normally am. Thank you, Melissa. Will you buy a new house ever? Yes. Okay, listen to me. There is something that the government is going to offer, and it's coming up here in 23 or 24. It has something to do to help all these young kids buy a house. I don't understand, but I know the last time I was saying all this stuff, they did the student loan forgiveness, and I got that right. Something is significant in March. I don't understand. Someone said that they were going to go to court maybe with the student loan forgiveness, and I'm picking that up in late February, early March. Maybe that's what I'm picking up. I don't know. Okay? All right. Do you see in your career and finances 2023? It's going to be about the same. You're going to start, no offense. Don't take this as offensive, okay? But you're going to get your act together as far as saving your money, putting your nose to the grindstone, putting a little money away, and making plans. So in the long run, yes, your money's going to get better. It's not going to change that much though. But you're going to get your act together up here, okay? Beth, what's your soul's purpose? I think you're here. I think you're here to learn patience. It's the hardest one to learn. It must be you must have been here in many lifetimes, because the patience thing is one of the last things that people have to master. But I feel like it's patience. Okay, not a problem, Rhonda. Okay. Will I hear from Joel again soon? Did I answer this already? I thought I did. Maybe not, Chrissy. Yeah, you'll hear from him. Will your fashion business move along next year? Yes, you're going to hit a point where it's really going to grow. I want to say April, maybe. Not a problem, Laura. Thank you, Frankie. I need some, I needed some TikTok moderators. So if somebody reaches out to me, I can TikTok. I have a couple of them, but they're not always on here. And like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I had a real troll like earlier today on one of my comments on TikTok. And I'm like, okay, literally they said, well, you're going to cause somebody to kill themselves, and you're this, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. You shouldn't be getting paid for this, and blah, blah, blah. And if you respond to this, you're this and you're that. I was like, really? So I just, bloop, you're gone. I don't have to put up with your crap, right? So, when will I see Arastu in person, Ida? It's going to be a while. It might be up to 2 years. Okay. Garita, do you want to do a moderator? I'll make you moderator. When we get off here, I'll reach out. Garita. Okay, I remember that. Okay. Britt, some of you guys I know some of you. Yeah, it's just been weird because I've lost my moderator. I have a couple moderators and they just get busy. So it hasn't been too bad though. I had some fools on here. They were real fools and they quit though. So I know Frankie saw that too. I was like, yeah. I have to laugh because I'm like, I don't charge it. I don't even charge. There's people out. Okay, so here's my story. I did a reading for a woman who she was interested in me, and she was a reader too. She was charging 3 times what I'm charging. She's charging $300 for a reading. Here I am charging $85. So yeah, I was like, But you know what? She lived in California though, and it's extremely expensive to live there. And where I live in a very cheap place to live. So thank you, Teresa. All right, hold on. We got that. We got. How do you get a private reading? Go to enchantedskye.com or lana'senchantedskye.com, and you can book a reading there. And if you go to the top, you'll hit the 3 bars. I'm in the process of making a completely new website, so do that now, and you'll say book a reading. Okay, and if not, just send a message saying, "Hey, I can't get this booked right. Can you help me?" And I'll do it for you. So you can, and send an email also. Okay. And it's to, yeah, and when you go to my website, it'll say send me a note or send me a message. Or you can also go to my LinkedIn. So you can find me anywhere. Okay. Or my coffee. You guys do know that I will answer. If you have 1 or 2 questions, I will answer you for $15, 2 questions on coffee, ko-fi.com. And you can ask me questions and I'll answer them. Okay. And it's cheap, and you can just go off Venmo or PayPal or whatever, or Cash App, whatever. And it's cheap, it's easy. I have a lot of people that do that. I haven't had as many people doing that lately, but it's a lot. That saves some people some money. I know money's tight. That's why I'm on sale for this month. Because normally I'm 85 and now I am 65, so it's a good deal. So, okay. All right, so, okay, you guys, I'm off here. I said, hey, I did an hour today. So, all right, yep, thank you, Frankie, lana'senchantedskye.com. Or you can just go to Enchanted Skye. Now, if you guys didn't know, I officially made my business Lana's Enchanted Skye, so everything matched. But if you want to look at enchantedskye.com, skye.com, it'll still pop up. It reroutes it, so it pops up either way. Okay. All right. And yeah, I gotta get in there, and I gotta take care of a couple things on my website. My website's a little off, so it's very slow right now too. And that's why I said I'm in the process of paying somebody to redo it. I found somebody's website that I like, and so I'm going to have mine designed a little bit like that. And the person's local. I'm talking to him. We're writing up a contract now. So okay. Blessings to everybody, and you guys take care. Okay. Here we go.